guys, how you all doing today? If you're new into my channel, you're welcome. Please do not forget to subscribe and also stay tuned, because on today's video I'll be giving a detailed explanation and detailed measurement on how to cut this particular style that you will see on the screen. So to achieve this, we'll first measure out the trouser. Now for my own cutting pattern, this is what I do. So I'm just going to divide the line into two. This is going to be for my shirt, and this is going to be for the trouser. Now to achieve the trouser, first off, you will take the length. Our trouser length now is 39. So this is how you get your trouser length. It depends on how you want it to be. If you want an high waist trouser, you start from the waistline. And this high waist trouser also depends on the style that you are making. If you want a lower trouser, that's if the top is big enough that you don't even need to tuck in, you can start from here. This is the lower waist. So somewhere around here. And our length is 39. So I'm just going to take a full length. Full length is what? 39. That's what we'll do. Now, after you take the full length of the trouser, you will now take the tile measurements. This is the leg. This is your leg, right? You pass it through like this, and then you measure. A tile measurement is 28. So if a tile, I'll just do TH. If a tile is 28, we're going to be dividing this 28 by 2, and it will give us what? 1, 4. So whatever measurement you are using for the leg, the round leg, always divide it by 2. So if we're doing the round knee, let's say our round knee is 17, we're going to be dividing it by 2. Then for the ankle, the round ankle is 11, we'll divide that by 2. After that, you take your crouch measurements. Let's just call it C. A crouch is how I get my crouch. I don't measure it. Why some people would do like this to get a crouch? I don't measure. Now I will look for the waist measurement. Our waist is 39. How to get the crouch? Our waist is 29. 29. I'll now do 29 divided by 2 will give me 14 and half. 14 and half. So the crouch measurement will be 14 and half. This alone is enough. Then after you must have gotten this, you now go ahead to take your waist measurement. Let's assume that this is how your trouser is. Let me see if I can draw something. Let's assume this is how your trouser is. You can now go ahead to take your waist measurement, your hip measurement, and then your towel measurement. So from year to year, you first use your hip measurement. The hip is what? The hip is, what's our hip? Our hip is 45. 45 divided by 4 will give me 11 1/4. So you see. So first you take your hip measurement, and then you now come down by this crouch measurement here. This side is 14 and half. Then after you've taken your crouch measurement, you now take your actual hip measurement. Then you now come here and take, remember you must have taken your hip measurement first. Then you now come here, you take your waist measurement, and then you cut this out. Then when you cut this out, it will give you this curve like this. Then on this side, you take your towel measurement, which is 14. Then if there is nail, you take your nail and then you take this one if you have something like this. So I would still transfer this explanation to the cutting of the fabric so that you understand better. Now, these are the measurements you need to cut your trouser. Full length, towel measurement, waist measurement, crouch measurement, and hip measurement. With this, you are good to go. For the shirts, we have shoulder. Our shoulder is 15 inches. So guys, I think I have come to the end. I am not going to be giving detail on the shirt because I want to understand that majority of you already know how to cut a basic body. But if you do not know how to cut it or you still need a more clarification, please let me know in the comment section. I will do a tutorial or an explanation on that. But with the help of the trouser, I hope you've been able to understand the basic measurements. This is all for the tutorial, and if you've watched up to this extent, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and also give this video a thumbs up. I'll see you in my next video where I'll be I'll be placing the measurements on the fabric and I'll be cutting it out and then also sewing it to show you guys the end and finished results. Thank you and see you again. Bye.